Hello, 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 beloved souls. This is a special full moon and Sagittarius reading. Exciting times, right? I know. Full moon in Sagittarius brings luck and optimism, right? It's one of the three fire signs. So that really fiery, creative energy, motivation, really getting things started, right? Sagittarius is really here to support us. And Sagittarius energy is also very expansive, right? Sagittarius is about the higher realm. So a lot of psychic energies coming in, being manifested, being activated at this time while we're in this beautiful 6 month of love, beauty, and finance, right? So really using this time to manifest our ideal relationships, to manifest what we want like our finances to look like in a big picture, especially in the next 6 to 18 months. Really supportive, really lucky, really optimistic energy. And we're heading near the summer solstice as well, right? So like the days are getting longer with the sunshine. It just feels so much lighter, so much easier. It kind of feels like there was like a weight lifted off of our chests, right? We just had all that energy with Mercury in retrograde, and it went direct in the sign of Taurus, and then we're in Gemini season, right? So there's all this communication and mental energy going on, right? Really just like having us all over the place. We're clearing karmic patterns. Many people are dealing with ascension symptoms. I know that I hadn't been able to sleep. My diet was all off. Um, really just needing to like hydrate and to rest and like be one with my own energies and like tap in and to really, really, really go within so that I could really be the best me as I step without, right? So anyway, I want to tap in with the collective. Thank you, angels and guides, for being here with me and letting us know what the highest and greatest good for this reading is. Let's see what this full moon in Sagittarius has for us. So thank you, angels and guides. We're gonna go through 4 decks today. Should be kind of quick. I'm gonna say kinda. Look at this. Jopael. First card out, meditation, right? Getting centered, going within, grounding our energies. With this beautiful heightened energy of Sagittarius, right? You don't want to just be moving just to be moving, right? Like fire, Sagittarius is a fire sign, right? Fire can be used to be really helpful or to really harmful, right? Helpful is when it's contained and we're using it to cook or to maybe warm up a room in like a fireplace, right? Awful is when we're dealing with like brush fires that are going across like the Californias and stuff like that. So you want to use the Sagittarius energy from a grounded space, from a space where it's in a container and you're using that energy, that concentrated focus energy to do something helpful, right? To cook your food, to manifest your goal, to warm up your space. Okay, beautiful. Thank you, Archangel Jophael. Love that. Archangel Gabriel coming in with the balance. All right. I love this depiction. It's like the 4 bodies: mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical bodies, right? And they're all intertwined. So this is about taking time to really tap into those 4 bodies and bring them into balance. Archangel Gabriel helps with communication, right? And those beautiful blue colors of the throat chakra, our 5th chakra. So speaking clearly, speaking through and discerning through our hearts, um, making sure that our own um, masculine and feminine energies are in balance at this time as well. So really just really grounding ourselves so that we can come into the fullness of ourselves, right? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, angels. Thank you, guys. What else is the collective? Okay. Archangel Sandalphon with evolution, right? Like I said, a lot of us are dealing with these beautiful ascension symptoms. And every time I see this, this is what I think of us ascending. As you ascend, as we heal, as we grow, layer by layer, we're releasing the things that are no longer serving us, right? And that can feel hard and it can feel scary, but the things that we're letting go are the things from the egoic mind that were holding us back. It's not our soul that's holding us back. Because you see here, as you go and as it gets smaller and smaller, the only thing that's left is what? The pure divine light. And that is the very essence of who you are. You are a spark of the Most High God. You are a representation of God here on earth. So Archangel Sandalphon is helping you to evolve, to grow, to ascend. And Archangel Sandalphon is also in charge of the taking our prayers to heaven. So really just having a prayer practice, understanding like Pray without ceasing. Make prayer a daily part of your activities, right? And not praying in the sense where we're begging, like, oh God, please, like praying with gratitude. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for this day. Thank you for completion. Thank you for waking me up today. Thank you that today is going to be a day of miracles. Thank you for the grace that is coming into my life. Thank you for the new awarenesses that I have, right? Thank you for showing me the blind spots so I can heal and I can be the best version of myself. All right, really beautiful. Bottom of the deck, Archangel Uriel with friendships, right? So for many of you, you're connecting with your soul tribe, right? You're finally finding people that are aligned with your goals, your purpose, your innate soul, and it's a beautiful thing. So call upon Archangel Uriel to help really support you during this time. Water is also going to be very healing and very therapeutic for many of you. Sorry, they're showing me something else. Funny because although this is a Buddha, it looks like they're sitting on sand, right? And then we have these girls here sitting on sand by the ocean. So for many of you, I feel like being near a beach, being near a body of water is going to be really um, healing, therapeutic, activating, and or you may be meeting your soul's tribe, like new family, by water. That was under the friendship card. I just wanted to share that with you because you deserve grace. We all do. All right. What else? Thank you, angels. Thank you, guys. What else does the collective need to know about this full moon in Sagittarius? Thank you, angels. Thank you, guys. Wow, eagle spirit. I love it. Eagle is one of my super spirit animals. We work together all the time, and this is about looking at things from a higher perspective, right? This is about seeing things from a bigger picture, not so much being down on the ground with the little minute details. It's like I just heard this recently. It's like if a monarch, right? A king is not going to come off of the throne to be dealing with stuff that's going on in the bakery, right? They have people for that. They're looking at the big picture, right? They've hired someone to deal with that. So look at the big picture things, really start exploring and connecting with your animal spirit, connecting with your spirit animals, right? If you're seeing an animal a lot, it's coming up into your awareness, whether you're out in the real world or on TV or on billboards, something like that. Animal's energy is trying to connect with you for a reason, right? So use this energy, commune with the animal spirit, see things from a higher perspective, step out of the day-to-day nonsense so that you can really look at what it is that you're calling in and see where to best use your energies at that time. Okay. The fairies with the earth magic. Hi, fairies. I love it. I work with the fairies all the time because I'm a new plant mom and I didn't know anything about plants and flowers when I was growing up. Even though my grandma had a green thumb, my mom had a black thumb, right? So I had to work with the fairies to be like, can you help me do something in this house because I want to have plants here and they're so fun. So working with nature, right? Going out inside of nature, connecting with the trees, the plants, the elementals, again with the water, right? All the elements, the elementals are showing up here to support you, is what they're telling me. All right, and so is the spirit animals. So getting outside, going into nature, going by the beaches, going by the water, you're going to get revelations, you're going to get insights, you're going to have new awarenesses. Um, life is going to start to feel magical, is what they're showing me, right? Like things are getting brighter, things are going to start to get easier, things are going to start to move a little bit more um in flow. Thank you. Okay, wow, wind activation. I love it. We are being activated, called up, called up. I have many people that are reaching out to me. I love my clients, I love my tribe because all this stuff is going on around them and they're just kind of like, what's happening? And what's happening is these activations. What's happening is these initiations. Everyone is being called forward to be the best version of themselves. Everyone around the globe is being called to let go of the things that are no longer serving them and to really step into the fullness of who they are. And that looks different for all of us, right? Because we're all dealing with different things. We're all healing on different levels, right? As a black woman, I'm dealing with the being a female, I'm dealing with being black, right? And I'm also dealing with being like a spiritual teacher in a community that's basically based on like Judeo-Christian teachings, right? So we're all doing different things. Plus you're doing like your lineage and generational curses, right? So there's a lot going on within the collective. And when we have an awareness of things, we're able to make a shift. It's when we don't have an awareness of things that it gets kind of harder to kind of like heal and grow and to move on. So at this time, with all these wind activations coming on, like you're even going to be hearing messages. It's going to feel like messages coming to you in the wind. Like, for many of you, your ear chakras are going to be activated. So you're going to be a little bit more clairaudient. But there's big shifts that are going on. And if you've allowed yourself to clean out your container, which we've been guided to do for the past few months, and really just let go of the shit that's no longer serving us, you have the space now and the grace to get fully activated, to cut on all your skills, to cut on all your talents, your everything that's been dormant within your DNA, right, is being activated at this time so that you can step forward within the collective and show up as the best version of yourself. Like you're literally being called forward to just shine as bright as you possibly can. Vigilance, right? It takes strength. It takes fortitude to stand your ground in the middle of all of this, right? In the middle of all these changes, in the middle of what feels like the world's being rocked around you, right? It's for you to stand strong and to understand that you're not alone. You are stronger than you may feel, right? So tapping into the energy of your solar plexus, which is our inner power, our inner strength, our sovereignty, and really just knowing from your gut space that you are all that you are supposed to be. Like you are enough. You're perfect in this moment. You're divine. Just keep pushing forward. Yeah, there's just this energy of like, even with the winds blowing crazy, even with all the world that's going on, like just remember your own inner strength. Remember to stay grounded and centered so that when these things are happening, it doesn't feel like it's throwing you off center. You know what I'm saying? Like life isn't a big tornado around you. You're in the eye of the storm. Wow. Look at that. Bottom of the deck. Mountain strength, right? Like this is who you are. Fortitude, strength, the stoic nature. So just really standing in your own inner power, really tapping into the energies of your own solar plexus and remembering your divinity, remembering who you are at a soul level is going to be really important during this time. So whatever happens during this time or whatever life is bringing you, remember to keep it optimistic, remember to keep it fun, and to remember that you're stronger than you think you are, right? Like, this is just about your inner strength and about you moving forward and being the best version of yourself. Thank you, angels and guides. We need to know. Look at this. Look at the blessings from this full moon. You got miracles and wisdom. Miracles and wisdom, right? Look at the double rainbow. Right? So beautiful blessings are coming in for you. Divine wisdom, understanding, a new appreciation of yourself. I love the fact that she's just like all light, right? Even in the middle of the water, all you see is the light around her. I feel like it's the same energy here with the fairy energy, right? It's your light body. So this is about our light bodies. Where is it? Sorry guys. I want to make sure you see it. No. All right. We tap into the four bodies, right? And look, it's all the light body. So this is really about you connecting with every aspect of yourself, your mental body, your spiritual body, your physical body, your emotional bodies, right? And allowing that light to shine through in every aspect of you, right? Allowing the wisdom to just, it's, we are reflections of heaven here on earth. right? So when you're walking in your truth, when you're standing in your light, when you're allowing people to see who you are as a sovereign divine being, and you're comfortable within your own space, when you've learned to really truly love yourself, right? You allow that essence, that radiance, that luminosity to show through, to shine through, right? For the collective to see. So that is this beautiful, like, gift and miracle that is being offered to you at this time. You're releasing the layers of yourself that are blocking the light from shining. You're releasing the layers from yourself that aren't in alignment with your truth and your divinity, right? And that's going to take strength, because we're so comfortable sometimes with who we are, because that's all we've known. That the other side of that, the healed side of that, the loved side of that, the side of that that doesn't have this distorted belief system, can look a little scary, right? Strange heavens prefer versus familiar hells, right? It's that energy. So you're being called forward right now to just release, right, the familiar hells, to take a chance on yourself, to be okay with your own inner magic, to find your own inner strength, and to move forward, and to know that you're not alone, right? You got fairies, you got the eagles, you got the angels all here supporting you, your ancestors showing up heavy to support you, and there's divine wisdom and grace coming to you, right? Miracles starting to occur in your life. And miracles happen every day if we're open to them. Many of you are not experiencing miracles because you're just not open to seeing them. And it's not because it's not there, it's because you're not looking, right? So it's about stepping back and just opening our hearts and being receptive to the miracles, the grace, and the new knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that's coming in for you. Freedom, right? Freedom from the constraints of this world, freedom from the 3D illusion, freedom from the lies. This is about you allowing the fullness of you to just be set free at every level of that you can. Just allow yourself the freedom and the space to just go forward. Give yourself that grace. Okay? Bottom of the deck, protection. See? You're never alone. The angels are around you. Your ancestors are around you. Your guides are around you. The Most High God is with you in every single moment. It doesn't matter the storms, right? It doesn't matter the storms, because at the end of the day, you are protected. At the end of the day, you are strong. At the end of the day, miracles and grace are coming in for you. Beautiful. All right. Thank you, angels and guides. What else does the collective need to know about this full moon in Sagittarius? You're going to be getting some crown chakra activations and third eye activations coming in. Because as I asked that question, my head just started pounding. So, for many of you, your crown chakra and your third eyes are going to start to be activated. Your psychic gifts are coming online, and the wisdom, like the wisdom card, is starting to flow in. So you're going to have new awarenesses, getting new downloads coming in. Archangel Sandalphon helping you to release the things that are blocking you within your container, so that you can step forward all into that. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Letting go. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. We're letting go of the things that are no longer serving us. It's where we at? Where'd you go? Right? Step by step, we're releasing. And listen, guys, this isn't a race, right? This isn't like, oh, let me hurry up and heal so I can hurry up and, be a success. Or let me hurry up and heal so I can hurry up and be in union. Like, no, this is a process, right? Like, it took you years to get to this place. And for some of us, it took us lifetimes to get to this place. A lot of the stuff that we're clearing out isn't always from this lifetime. Again, we're clearing generational curses, lineage curses, like karma from past lives. So you're letting all of that go layer by layer by layer by layer. You're not going to be freaking 33 and all of a sudden wake up one day and be like, you know what? The past 33 years suck. I'm just going to change everything. Not in a day. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but as you have an awareness of things, you can make a shift step by step by step and be willing to let it go and be okay with the flow and the process of it. And don't rush it, right? These fish are in flow. They're flowing with the currents of life. That is what you need to do. As you're healing, as you're growing, as you're evolving, flow with the currents of life and allow them to take you to the next steps. Allow yourself the grace to heal. Allow yourself the grace to be a success. Allow yourself the grace to grow. Allow yourself the grace to learn. Allow yourself the grace to let it go, right? Allow yourself the grace to have space in your container for you, for your goals, for your dreams, for your desires, for your heart, okay? Sorry, guys. A lot of cards going on. All right, thank you, angels. Thank you, guys. What else do we need to know about this full moon? What I say? Your ancestors coming in heavy, right? Awakening ancient wisdom. Just had the wisdom card. The ancestors coming in heavy, really supporting you. Deep inner knowing is emerging within me, right? You're being activated during this time. This full moon is here to support your activations. It's here to support your growth. It's here to support your new knowledge and wisdom. Not new, because the things that you're receiving aren't new. The things that are coming to your forefront are innate to you, and they're coming back online, right? Like I created a course for soul sex, right? And in my trying to explain it to people, I had to try to figure out, how do I put on paper what I know? And how do I know what I know? Because I just innately knew the connections. I innately knew the connection between the mental, spiritual, emotional, physical bodies. I knew it. I knew it at a soul level. I knew how it affected people sexually. I knew how it affected people emotionally. I could just see it and I could just feel it. But just me knowing is different from me being able to express that and to get it out there, right? And so I had to tap in and call on my ancestors, call upon the ascended masters, call upon my guides, and I'm like, help me to clearly communicate, Archangel Gabriel, right? That in which I know at a soul level out into the physical world so that it can manifest, so I can help other people with what it is that I know, right? And so I had to tap into that, and I had to learn to really receive that energy and be okay with not having all the answers, right? Like be okay with like just trusting that it was going to come to me, trusting that I would have the awareness, and trusting that people would understand, that the people that needed it, that the people that were in alignment with it would receive it, right? So this is this inner knowing coming alive on you. This is you just activating and trusting it, right? Like not getting in our egoic mind and being like, well, how do I know that? And why do no, just being like, you know what? I'm being guided to do this. Let me go do this. I'm being guided to do that. Let me go do that. I'm being guided to receive that. Like, let me be open to receive and allow yourself to receive, because again, the energy, the love, the knowledge and wisdom and understanding is always being it's always being given to us. It's whether or not we're in alignment with it. It's whether or not we're open to receive it. It's whether or not we're going to be activated and willing to walk that path with courage and conviction, right? Listening with your heart. Absolutely. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. The angels just whispering, right? You get that knowing, when you feel those things, when you have that awareness, move forward. Let go of thinking about why you should do it and just trust it. Just listen to it and know that it's coming from a deep place, right? Your cup gets filled from heaven, not from mankind, right? Your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding comes from heaven, not from mankind. When you need to tap into that inner wisdom, when you need to tap into that inner knowledge, when you need an understanding of the secrets of life in this universe and your gifts and your understandings, you need to go to the Most High God. Point blank and simple. All right, I'm going to get one final message for this full bottom of the deck. Savoring pleasure. I fully embrace bliss in my life. Final message was soaring into joy. Childlike wonder fills my life. Have some fun. Take some time for self-care, right? Have some fun, but do some self-care and just enjoy the moment. There's a lot of blessings and a lot of magic that is coming in for the collective at this time. A lot. There's just a lot here. Remember your strength, right? Remember that life is happening for you and not to you. And know that whenever you may feel scared or alone or isolated, call out to the angels, ancestors, your spirit guides, your spirit animals, the galactic star family, um, the archangels, the fairies, like the elementals want to work with you, the dragons, the unicorns, whoever it is. I do spiritual support calls, right? So you can always go to my website, theenlighteneddaughter.com, and set up a call with me if there's some stuff that you need to talk about. Literally, there's magic here available to you, right? And you are super, super loved. So allow your tribe to show up for you like you show up for everyone else. Okay? I love you. God loves you. Angels surround you. And I'll see you guys soon. Later.